An Army aviation Cheetah helicopter crashed in Dimapur this morning. This was an Army aviation Hepter. These are pictures we bring you of that crash. It had two pilots and the Corps Commander, Lieutenant General Bipin Rawat, on board. Just as it took off, there was engine failure. There was a snag in the engine that led to a crash. All on board are safe. There were minor injuries, but nothing major, fortunately. This is a single engine aircraft. It's manufactured in HAL, the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It's originally a French single engine Alouette helicopter. And I want to quickly bring in Headlines Today's Jugal Purohit for more on this. Jugal, what more can you tell us about why the single engine helicopter crashed?
Well, it's too early to be able to say why this helicopter crashed, but let me tell you the circumstances of this particular incident coming, as you rightly said, of an antiquated airframe aircraft, which even the original makers have stopped making and is only seen in European museums these days. That's what the Army and the Air Force is being made to fly right now. What happened was at around 9:10 a.m., this particular flight took off from Dimapur Air Base. On board was the Corps Commander, a very important personality in the scheme of things, controlling a very, very vital area for the Indian Army. He was on board, and just barely 20 meters is what the aircraft could actually take off and fly at, and it was immediately informed to descend by the ATC out there in Dimapur, and so did the aircraft. However, while it was doing so, the airframe, as these photographs are now showing us, has been very, very severely damaged. The Indian Army is maintaining that the personnel on board, that's the Corps Commander and the two pilots who were there, have also sustained injuries but are minor, and fortunately there are no fatalities. But Gaurav, time and again, Army aviation Cheetah helicopters as well as Dhruv helicopters have been crashing all the aircraft that are being made in India, putting a serious question mark on the ability to manufacture and also deliver the kind of services that they require.
Now, these helicopters, extremely crucial. It's the lifeline of the Indian Armed Forces, especially the Army and the Air Force to a large extent, whether it's the Siachen Glacier or, in the Northeast. This actually emphasizes the need for new 197 helicopters. We seem to have lost that line with Headlines Today's Jugal Purohit. We'll reestablish that line in a moment, but those are pictures of the crash at Rangapahar. Dimapur is where the helipad is in Nagaland. The Corps Commander was on an official sortie when the helicopter crashed immediately after taking off. This is a single engine Alouette French helicopter manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in India.